Okay, end of day, I've lost track, 6 I think. Really hot again today, so a couple of them got burnt, even though most of the work is inside because there's no windows. They were working on the outside of the windows. They've cracked up some of the breeze block rubble that will be parts of the cement floor, which is good because then I don't have to get rid of lots of horrible cement rubble. It will be in my floor ever. Good place for cement basically. He's built the forms on either side to take the door later, and the same here. And tomorrow I think the granite sills that I bought yesterday will go in. They were like €25 each for beautiful granite sills, straight from the cutter. He did it in like 2 hours for me, which is amazing. And the rest of the work here today has been very slow work on this middle wall. It doesn't really go with the ceiling, does it? But I think at some point the ceiling won't look like my metal sandwich board, but that's a long way off. And in the meantime, I'm having my beautiful wall being rebuilt because there were lots of breeze blocks up at the top of it. And very excitingly, I'm going to have a doorway. At the moment, it's got these incredibly large granite boulders, which he seems to think is not a major deal to cut them. I want a few inches left because I want shelves along this wall. I so wish I hadn't put the cladding in. Should have listened, but I didn't. Because I had to pull it all off, or most of it. Anyway, and some of it is now not the right size because they had to move the place that I wanted the window because of the beams. It clashed a little bit, so that didn't work. But I'll figure out something. But yeah, like that. It's going to come down, but it's not going to be an open closing door. It's just going to be a doorway, which I'll have to block while I'm gone temporarily so that it's semi-rodent proof and bug proof. And then eventually it will be like, you know, a fabric covering or something like that in winter to keep the warmth in, or the burner will be in the kitchen and I'll want heat to go through to the bedroom anyway. Yeah, so I'm not going to think about this room for now, but it's great that I decided to do that. They were right to do, you know, to encourage me to do that, because having the rooms joined up inside is so much less of a palaver than having to go outside and in the other room. Anyway, this is going to be a window rather than a door, so extra useful to have the door inside. And then there's going to be a window there. I actually bought another window, but that's another huge job, and I'm not going to ask for them to do that this time. This room is going to be left still in the main, but it's connected.